What's up, y'all? We're out here off of Jackrabbit Trail here in Southern California. I believe this is actually called Beaumont, California. But what we're doing is we're walking along the edges of these roads. This is an old road that at one time, I believe, was in service. It was a shortcut from, I'm guessing, Beaumont to like Hemet area. Hemet, California, I guess. And what we're doing is driving around and looking off these edges. I've been driving around for like the last 20 or 30 minutes and just looking off all of these. Guys, I don't have the proper gear on right now, but I'm going to gear up right now. The other day I was see that there's a cross over there. I'll fly the drone over there at the end of the video, but I think there's some type of vehicle or maybe a refrigerator off the side over there. I've seen it on Google Earth. Yeah, guys, the other day I was walking along the edge on Highway 38, and I wasn't even hiking into any vegetation. I was just along the side, just like this. Small brush. And the video will never get aired because I couldn't find a vehicle. Just walking through stuff like this. I had my all my proper gear on, and when I got back to the car, I found a tick crawling up my leg on the outside of my pants. And I have a video, I'll show it to you right now. Guys, I didn't even walk through many weeds, just little tiny bushes on the edges here. Sitting down, eating a Lunchable, and look. How dangerous is that? Yeah, guys, so that tick was crawling on my leg. That's like the second or third time I found him when I got back in my vehicle and I'm sitting down. They'll crawl up to the front of my pants. It's really strange. I'm glad they don't crawl inside my pants. That's why I tape the bottom of my pants always. But let's keep looking off these cliffs, guys. We're gonna find something out here. I could feel it. There's a couple of vehicles way out there I've seen in the past. I've never made it out that far. Possibly if we get down in this canyon today, I'll try to hike over there. But we're just gonna keep walking like this. And every so many feet, we're gonna look down and see if we can spot anything. Guys, I have a windsock over my microphone right now. It's really windy. This is kind of a sketchy area. In the past, I think there's been a lot of stuff that's happened out here. A lot of stolen cars have been found out here. A lot of car accidents. People go over the side. People come out here and drink and drive and crash. It's really a bizarre area. Let's go back to the car, gear up, and keep hiking the edge, and we're gonna look over and see what we could find. Stay with me. All right, guys, I've already had my first screw up. I forgot my chest mount. It's detachable in my truck. So we're gonna have to make some type of new chest mount. I have a spare in there. Hang tight, guys. This might take a while. I'm just looking for little pieces and parts. It's gonna be a complete nightmare for me to do this because I can't take off the GoPro. I have to unscrew it every time I want to take the camera off. So stay with me. All right, guys, we're pretty much ready to go. I had somebody comment on one of my videos, I think it was my last video, that every car I make it to, these guys have a beer. So guys, I better make it to at least one car in this video, or these people are relying on me to drink a beer. All right, guys, I want to show you something I found while walking around out here. Found it a couple minutes ago. You gotta look everywhere out here. You can't just rely on your drone. I filmed a few videos out here recently. Guys, if you look way down there, there's a vehicle. It's some type of red car. And I don't know which way we're gonna go. I don't know, but we're gonna go get the hiking poles and continue on. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, just keep looking in different areas that you can't see from the road. And been coming up with some vehicles lately. I know for sure I've seen in the past, there's some old cars that have been burned right around the backside of this hill right here. But I'm not worried about that right now. I want to try to get to these cars, or this car, should I say. And then we'll worry about the other ones. But the main goal is making it to one vehicle. We got to have at least one vehicle to make a video. I'll turn the camera on when we get closer. All right, guys, we got snake boots on, so pants are sprayed with permethrin. I'm just gonna gamble on this. I think the easiest way is gonna be going down through here, which looks kind of steep, but some areas don't. I have rope, but I only pull the rope out in case I really, really need it, so. Let's do this, guys. Remember, if we don't make it to this vehicle, these guys aren't going to be able to have some beer tonight. We got people counting on us to consume alcohol. I would like to say it's really hot out here. I don't know the temperature, but here in California, it's hot. Guys, I'm actually in the market to buy some snake-proof pants. So I'll have the pants with the boots. I'll be bulletproof. I'll be walking through anything. I'll turn the camera off for a while. All right, guys, this grass has really grown since the last time I've been out here. I filmed out here a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember the grass being this high, but in some spots it's up to my knees. That's why I turned to the left, and now I'm staying in this dry area, so the brush isn't up to my knees. I want to see what I'm walking through. This is a cool little tree, a little bush. It's really cool. Has little tiny berries on it. I'm not sure what it is. But let's make some noise. So the snakes hear us out here. This is rattlesnake country, guys. But not compared to like Texas. There's some parts of Texas where, man, there's a snake every 5 feet. I think it's South Texas. Especially in Phoenix, there's areas out there too, or Arizona. All right, guys, we're almost there. And if you'd ask me what type of car this is, I have no idea. Look at that. Is it crazy or what? Wow. Guys, I can't tell you how many bullet holes are through this car. That means it's been out here for a long time. Check it out. I don't know what this is. Wow, this is unbelievable. Anybody out there, any guesses? I gotta take some pictures, but let's go to the other side. Okay. Some type of little 3 or 4 cylinder engine. Actually, I see some kind of stamp on the inside of the engine here. I'll take a picture of that before I leave. You gotta be really careful where you stand out here. I have no clue what this is. Yeah, guys, I don't know what this is. No idea. Do you guys want to comment? I'll put the GoPro even in closer so you guys can see, but VIN number's gone on the dash. Ah, it says Ford. Right here, guys. Right there, I'll take a picture of it. Thought that was a tick for a second, but it's just some type of bug. All right, folks, stay with me. I'm gonna take some pictures. We'll move on to the next, but I have no idea what this is. And there's not much to film in here. Stick shift vehicle. As you can see, the shifter's right there in the center between the 2 seats. I'm not sticking my hands in this car. I can't see nothing. I don't know what's in here. This car is a recipe for disaster, actually. So I'm not sticking my hands nowhere inside this car. All right, guys, I'm starting to wonder, do I just stay down here and try to hike to the bottom? Or do I crawl back to the top and try to find another way down to some cars that I know for sure are in this area that I've never made it to, because we've already hiked pretty far. There's an old sign right here. Look at this. Guys, this is the type of stuff you find when you hike off path. You want to find crazy stuff, you got to get off path. Get off the trails, guys, and you'll find crazy stuff. Wow, it's an old sign. But before I try to pull it out, I want to make sure there's no snakes under it, because I can't see in the shadows. But it looks like it got knocked off the top. Look at that. Guys, this thing's porcelain. You gotta be kidding me. Holy cow. Warning, you can't read it because it's been shot so many times, but it says something or curves, and then it says Auto Club, Southern California. Holy cow. Auto Club, SoCal. I think it says, I don't know, but I'll hose it off when I get home. Maybe we'll be able to read more of it. Warning, possibly an arrow. It might say miles or curves. Like it's telling you, it's warning you about something. And then it says Auto Club SoCal. Ooh, see that spider that ran across? Oh, crap. Amazing, guys. Guys, when you get out here and you do crazy stuff like this, you find stuff like this. You can't read it, but guys, this is going to go on the wall. The Reverse Rocket TV Hall of Fame. Wall of Fame, should I say. I want to knock all the dirt off of it, and then we'll come back for it later. I probably just damaged it more. I don't think you could damage this thing any more than it is. But is that amazing or what? I know you can't read it, guys, but I can't wait to get home and try to clean it up, to just try to read it. Guys, we have a mission to be on. Let's stop talking and start hiking. Stay with me. Guys, I keep finding these bugs on me, but they're not ticks. They are, I don't know. They're not ticks though. I've already found like 3 or 4 on my arm. They're about the size of a tick, but they're not ticks. Please make noise if you're a reptile. Guys, sometimes you get, well, sometimes I get anxiety out here when I'm kind of far out and you don't know what's in front of you. I start to like worry sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm fearless. But right now I feel weird. I don't know why. Probably because I don't hike in this area that much. So I don't know what's on the other end of this trail. Let's walk this way. Guys, I'm in some of this area where it's up past my knees, so I'm trying to stay out of it and get on this ground where grass isn't high so I can see what's below me. Stay with me. All right, guys, check this out. We made it to the bottom of this canyon floor. We followed this thing all the way down. I turned the camera off for most of it, but I don't see nothing out here. But I do know there's cars there because I've seen them with my drone a long time ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to hike to those soon. And here is that day. I hope we remember the day. I hope we remember the way we came out. All right, guys, I see him up ahead. We're just gonna have to bulldoze through these weeds. It's about knee high, some areas a little bit higher, but we're gonna try to find different ways around. Let's do this. Guys, I'm just tripping out of the beauty out here. I got crows flying all over me. The silence, it's really amazing. All right, guys, we made it. You know what, guys, these cars are going to be unrecognizable, honestly, but we'll try our best. Look at these things. Let's go to the easiest one first, the one that's not buried into the ground. Someone's been here recently. There's a motorcycle tire trail, or it's an animal trail. All right, guys, here we go. There's not much there. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. This is going to be hard. I want to say some type of rear-wheel drive vehicle. Like possibly a Datsun or something. I touched the car, guys, so drink your second beer. Go ahead. Just knock down some of this brush back here. Maybe it'll help. Maybe we can get a good view on this bumper. It'll be able to tell us a better story of what this possibly is. Man, going back that way, the brush gets really thick in there. I'm not hiking out that way. Man, this car is too far gone. Let me take the GoPro off really quick. Guys, I don't like kneeling down right here because what if a snake bites me in my butt or something? So this bumper is going to tell us kind of what it is. And then right here, we have like a bumper guard. And I'm guessing there was one right here also. Right there was a bumper guard. Man, this is an old car. These nuts on here are square. Look at that. So we got a vintage car here, guys. And here I don't see no snakes in there. Little two-door coupe. I just don't know. Actually, these bolts and nuts up here are regular, so I don't think this car is really that old. I think it's a 60s or 70s car. Let's walk on top of it. Maybe it'll tell us a sign here. Guys, I don't know. I'm going to say like one of those little Datsun cars. But from the way how this is cut here, someone's been out here stripping vehicles in the past. So a long time ago, 70s, 80s, 90s, you could come out here and drive around. And the state has shut down a lot of these roads because of illegal dumping. And people just acting stupid out here. But yeah, someone's cut this with a torch, as you can see on the end here and right here. Somebody's cut that. But I don't know, it's up to you guys. I'm gonna call it a vehicle, I just don't know what to call it. We'll go to the next one really quick. This is gonna be a short video, guys. Let me put the GoPro down in here. Maybe I'm missing something the GoPro could see, I don't know. All right, guys, let's go to the next vehicle. All right, guys, let's walk on top. First thing I'm going to spot out is how it has the spare right here. There's an area to put the spare in the trunk area. And it stood up vertical. I hear an airplane or a helicopter coming. Wow. Guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to tell what this is. But I'm going to start beating down some of these weeds and maybe we could find a telltale sign. Let me turn the camera off for 5 minutes and see what I can uncover. All right, guys, I uncovered something really cool that might be pay dirt for this car. I pulled all the weeds down, I laid them down, and look at these rear tail lights. Look at that. I mean, it's hard to tell, guys, but I mean, here's how the gas comes in through the side right here. Gas tanks here, spares here. This might be a telltale sign right here. And then I'll get down low to show you guys. There it is. Guys, we got to work with what we got, and this is what we got. Their cars, they're complete, but they're buried, and they've been out here for who knows how long. All right, guys, we made it. We filmed it. It was fun. We found a really cool porcelain sign. I'll wash that off and show you a picture right now. Today, I didn't have work. Mondays are really iffy with my job. So Tuesday through the rest of this week, I'll be busy. So usually I try to film, if not on the weekend, I'll try to film Monday. And here we are. So thank God we have a video to post this coming weekend. Appreciate you guys watching my channel. I got subscribers from all over the world. People comment from France, from Russia, from England, from everywhere. It's really cool. And even the Netherlands, I have a guy I've become friends with from the Netherlands that he sends me leads. Peace out, guys. Reverse Rocket TV, filming live in Beaumont, California off Jack Rabbit Trail. Peace out.